Hello FlossTube, my name is Orietta. I have been following and watching video for well over a year and I decided to give it a try. I'm Italian, I live in Italy. I've been stitching since I was a kid. My grandmother taught me to do surface embroidery, and then later on I learned to crochet and to knit, and finally I got tired of it and I taught myself to cross stitch and haven't looked back yet after that. So I'm currently working on 3 Heaven and Heart design. I finished a couple and I will show that in another video probably. So the first whip is World Travel Bookshelf. It's artwork by Amy Stewart. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And it's charted by Heaven and Heart Design. And this is where I'm at. It's a large format print design, but it's the regular size pattern. I am almost finished with the 18th page, I believe, and I have just a little bit to finish the first shelf. I have started it in July 2014, sorry, I'm looking at my note, and it's stitched on 25 count magic guide, which is fading away like crazy after a year and a half using it, and I 10 stitch 2/1. This is my focus project. It's the one I really like the best, and so it's the one that get more progress among all my other whips. My second whip is another Heaven and Heart, and it's called Dragon Rip. This is how much I have stitched. The pattern, when it's finished, is supposed to look like this. I decided I didn't want it to stitch the amount of black that was required, and I choose to stitch mine on a 25 count black Lugana, which is kind of hard on the eye, but it's better than working on a sea of black in my opinion, and I kind of like how it's turning up. I have gridded it with a very fine blue fishing line, which worked pretty good for me on this piece, and it's not my focus piece. I work on it whenever I feel like. I don't have a set rotation or any rule. I usually stitch a page on whatever I'm working, and when I'm finished with the page, if I feel like doing another page, I do. If I feel like working on another project, I would work on another project. So my last work in progress is, I would say, is almost a UFO. Let's say it's a very slow whip. It's called QS Ladybug by Heaven and Heart Design. And when it's finished, it's supposed to look like that. And I am about a little bit over a third of the way. It's stitched on a 22 count hardanger by Jewelry Design fabric, and it's in the color Autumn Hue. And I don't know, part of the reason I don't work on this very much is that I get bored really easy of stitching just all in black, and part of the reason is that the fabric is kind of stiff, and it snagged in where the thread, so the thread got all fluffy, and I just don't enjoy stitching it too much. So it became pretty much my traveling project. I take it with me wherever I go, when I go on vacation or on a trip. Usually I never get to work on it during the trip, so it's going very slow, but I don't care. It will take whatever it takes, and someday it will be probably finished, as I usually finish everything I start. So those are the whips I have at the moment. I have made plan for 2016, and I'm going to start in January, probably at some point, the project, the 3 of Stitches by Gurden. I hope that's pronounced right. It was released at some years ago as a stitch along on the specialty stitcher group. I should have looked that up. Oh well. And it's now sold as a pattern on her website, and it has a whole bunch of different specialty stitches, and I actually should have had it ready here to show. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Okay. Can't show it, it's just a pattern. Sorry. Try to put a link down below so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm planning on to stitch it on a fabric I ordered from Chromatic Alchemy, and it will be a custom dye, like grass to sky. I think I saw a similar one in Adele video, and I thought it was really appropriate for the tree. And I'm gonna use Fiberlicious thread to stitch it, and I have put an order in, but I haven't received the thread yet because I have them delivered in the US at my brother-in-law, so I will retrieve it soon when I go visit. Other than that, I don't have any specific plan. I might start something else. I don't like to have too many things going on. Unfortunately, the project I stitch on are pretty large, so it's kind of hard to say I'll start something when I finish something, because I mean, it will take me like 6-7 more years to finish any of those. So but I usually don't start too many things, and I try, if I start something, I try it to be something small. I do have a chatelaine that I bought, but I'm still terrified by the pattern. I ordered the kit from European Cross Stitch, and it's also in the States waiting for me, and so I know at some point, don't know if next year or don't know, I will try that, but for now I just scared. So I don't know. Okay, well, I think I was thinking to do like a monthly update. I usually work in sometime in just one project at a time for a month, because if I don't feel like switching, I just keep going. So I'm sure the update will be pretty short, but we'll see. So thank you for watching, and have fun stitching. Bye!